In this video, we take a closer look at how climate change is insidiously reshaping our hometowns and altering the lives of the people who call them home. From rising sea levels to unpredictable weather patterns, the impacts are both profound and far-reaching. We'll explore various challenges like heat waves, wildfires, and water scarcity that threaten our communities, while also shining a light on the decline of habitats and biodiversity. Join us as we uncover the invisible burdens on our infrastructure and the overlooked implications for community health, revealing the urgent need for awareness and action against this pressing crisis. 1. Rising sea levels. The subtle encroachment. Gradually, the rising sea levels are encroaching upon coastal towns and cities, leading to increased flooding and erosion. According to recent data, global sea levels have risen about 8 inches since the late 19th century, and the pace is accelerating. This creeping threat is a silent invader, often going unnoticed until a major storm hits. For communities situated close to oceans and large water bodies, this means frequent flooding and the loss of valuable land. Imagine visiting your favorite beach only to find it partially submerged or a local business struggling with frequent flood damage. These are the realities that many towns are quietly facing. 2. Unpredictable weather patterns. The new normal weather patterns that our grandparents took for granted are changing. Winters are getting warmer, summers hotter, and storms more unpredictable. This unpredictability affects agriculture, disrupts local economies, and makes planning community events a gamble. Farmers, for instance, face the challenge of planting crops without knowing if the season will bring drought or floods. These shifting patterns not only affect food supply but also the cultural practices tied to seasons, festivals, and local traditions. It's like trying to play a game without knowing the rules. You can never be sure of what's coming next. 3. Heat waves. The silent sufferer. In recent years, heat waves have become more frequent and intense, affecting health and infrastructure. Prolonged periods of high temperatures can lead to heat exhaustion and dehydration, posing a significant risk to vulnerable populations such as the elderly and children. In urban areas, the urban heat island effect can exacerbate conditions, leading to higher energy consumption as air conditioners work overtime. This increased demand can strain local power grids, sometimes resulting in power outages. Imagine a hometown where summer days feel like an oven, and the nights offer little relief. This is becoming a reality for many. 4. Wildfires. The unseen threat. Wildfires are no longer a distant threat for many communities but a present danger. Rising temperatures and prolonged dry spells have made forests tinderboxes waiting to ignite. The consequences are devastating, not only destroying homes and landscapes but also affecting air quality for miles around. Smoke from wildfires can travel hundreds of miles, turning skies orange and making breathing difficult even in areas far from the actual flames. For those living in or near forested areas, the risk of losing everything to fire is a constant, looming fear. 5. Water scarcity. The hidden crisis. Many of our hometowns are facing a hidden crisis: water scarcity. As rainfall patterns shift and droughts become more frequent, access to clean water is becoming a pressing issue. This scarcity affects everything from agriculture to personal consumption and can lead to conflicts over resources. In some areas, wells that have provided for generations are running dry, forcing communities to seek alternative, often costly, solutions. Water is a basic necessity, and its dwindling availability is a silent alarm for many towns and cities. 6. Habitats and biodiversity. The quiet decline in the natural habitats that surround our towns are quietly undergoing a transformation. Species that have thrived for centuries are now struggling to survive as their environments change. This loss of biodiversity is not just an environmental issue, it affects the entire ecosystem, including human populations. Local wildlife is an integral part of many communities, contributing to tourism, culture, and the natural beauty of the area. Imagine a hometown where the familiar sounds of birds and local wildlife are replaced by silence. This is the quiet decline happening around us. 7. Infrastructure challenges. The invisible burden Climate change is placing an invisible burden on the infrastructure of our hometowns. Roads, bridges, and buildings are all being tested by extreme weather conditions. As temperatures rise and storms intensify, the materials and designs of yesterday are proving inadequate. This puts a strain on local governments and economies as they struggle to maintain and repair critical infrastructure. It's like trying to patch a leaky roof during a rainstorm. Solutions are often temporary and costly, and the underlying issues persist. 8. Community health. The overlooked impact. The health of our communities is closely tied to climate change, though this link is often overlooked. Changes in climate can lead to the spread of diseases, worsen air quality, and increase health risks related to extreme weather events. For instance, warmer temperatures can extend the range of mosquitoes and ticks, spreading diseases like West Nile virus and Lyme disease. Poor air quality from pollution and wildfires can exacerbate respiratory conditions. The health of a community is its backbone, and climate change is quietly challenging this foundation. In conclusion, climate change is not just a distant threat but a present reality that is quietly reshaping our hometowns. From rising sea levels to unpredictable weather patterns, the changes are subtle yet significant. The impacts on infrastructure, community health, and local economies are profound and call for urgent attention and action. Understanding these effects is the first step in addressing the challenges and preserving the places we call home.